Welcome for today's sprinting interval training where I will get you covered in everything. We're going to start with the warm-up, then we're going to continue to the sprinting interval training, working for 30 seconds, targeting getting shorter breath. Right after those 30 seconds, we will go to a strength exercise using a band like this for 1 minute. And then we have 1 minute of fully recovery where we're just going to walk it around, getting settled in for doing it two more times. And then we have 3 blocks in all. So doing a sprinting, doing the strength exercise, and then the recovery, repeating it for 3 times in all, and 2 more blocks with that, leaving you with 9 rounds of set, and of course the strength exercises along the way. And then we're gonna finish off with a stretching. So you're gonna bring a band like this, exercise band, and some good shoes, and of course water, and I will guide you all the way through for you to get the most efficient workout where you get your jumping routine in, you get your strength workout done, and you get your interval training done as well. So this is going to take approximately 30 minutes. So what's not to like? Go and get your equipment and meet me here for the workout. We are going to use the band for the warm-up, so you're just going to fold it like this, and then you're going to grab it here, and then we're going to start out by twisting here around our spine. So a little bit of engagement here, so no sloppy band, just a straight and tight band here, and do the twisting. And you're going to tap one foot, opening up in your hip area. You're going to inhale and you're going to exhale. You're just going to follow along with me. So chin is in, chest is up, and you have engaged your core and your pelvic floor. Coming into center, we're going to do the squatting, and we're going to do the pull up here. So pushing forward and up on our toes. Bringing the band forward, but bringing your butt backwards. So all your weight on your heels, inhaling, and make sure you engage your core, and you keep in for that good alignment. So squatting down, still keep your chin in and shoulders back. We're gonna do this for another 4. Bring it up, and 3. Pushing your buttocks back, and a few more. Lifting ourselves up and into center here, and we're gonna pull the band down and lifting one leg up. So just a nice awakening squeeze around your shoulder joint. You're gonna keep that alignment here and have that little bit of extension in your lower back. So bring arm down, just a slight engagement here. Don't get all worn and tired out in the warm-up. Bring it down, and you're gonna do that for 4 and for 3. Inhaling, and a few more on each side. Let's go for 1 more, and into center. We're gonna push it forward and squeeze. Bring it back, so push it forward, pumping, back in. Get a retraction between your shoulder blades. Pumping, back into center. So squeezing, pumping, back in for 4. Bring it in, and 3. Do the movement around your spine. Pushing out to the side, extension and flexion, and bring it back in for 1 more. Pushing in, and we're gonna go down here all the way. Bring the band up for a nice good stretch, coming back behind your back and back into center. Leaning forward, bring the band forward, back here, straightening up in front, and 2 more of this. Up we go, and bring it in, center. Up we go, a nice awakening stretch here for 1 more. Up we go, and back down. In, and we're gonna go in here. You're just gonna keep the band here, and we're gonna do some rotation around the spine. Shoulders are down, and you're just gonna focus on that movement, relaxing in your knees, going for another 4, and twisting. 2 more. Maybe you just woke up, maybe you just came back from work. It's always good to get ready for the workout. Straightening arms, going from side to side. A nice dynamic stretch here. Pulling it down, break back into center. Engaging your core, of course, and your pelvic floor. Keep your chin in and straightening up and hit it for one more on each side and bring it in here. And you're just gonna go in, get the band in here, do a little bit of a jogging on the spot. You're just gonna push it a bit forward with your arms, not really using the band right now, just a little bit of waking up in your ankle joint. Pushing and feeling your heart rate is elevated and lifting yourself up for a final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we are. Shake it out. So we are gonna start out by jumping over the band. So you're gonna fold it just like you did in the warm-up. You're gonna put it in front of your feet, and we are gonna go with a jump squat over the band. So we're just gonna jump over and back again, pushing your buttocks back. And we're gonna do that for 30 seconds. When we're done that, we are gonna go for a, you can actually, if you, all depending on the length of your band, you can fold it out here because we wanna be ready for the strength exercise. When those 30 seconds is all done, you're gonna step on the band, you're gonna bring your band up, and we're gonna do some shoulder flies up and down. Then we're gonna leave the band down, we're gonna walk around for 1 minute, and then we're gonna do the jump squat over the band again, the shoulder fly, and so on for 3 rounds. A water break, and then 2 more sets coming up. So my timer is gonna count down from 10 seconds. And you are ready to do the sprinting interval now. You're gonna jump over and back for that band, pushing yourself the hardest. Focus on that intensity, which is very important to get the most out of your workouts. So we are ready to do the jumping over the band. 3, 2, and 1. So 30 seconds here, forward and back, inhaling and exhaling. You're gonna push it as hard as possible. You are not able to speak like me. You are just focusing on you. Keep it going for 15 seconds. Bring those arms into play. Inhale, exhale, 10 seconds. Keep moving for a final 5 seconds. Keep it going. 3, 2, and 1. Stepping onto the band. Lifting up here. And we are gonna do that shoulder fly. Make sure that your band is tight enough. So easing off a bit here for 1 minute. So I kind of switched the recovery and the active recovery. Trying to see how that works for you guys. Chin is in, lifting up. You can easily go single arm if 2 arms is too much. And we have final 25 seconds left here. Feel it in your arms. So in just a few seconds, we're going into that 1 minute of just walking around before we're gonna do the jump squat again. If you feel like you could continue doing the shoulder fly for 2 minutes in all, yes, you're just gonna leave the band down, getting ready for the jump squat. So what I was about to say, just walk around for 1 minute here. But if you feel like you could do the shoulder fly for a full 2 minutes, then I would recommend you to tighten up the band so it gets more resistant, because you should only be able to do it for a maximum of a 1 minute. So just bring a more tight band. So we have 30 seconds until we're gonna do the jump squat over and back again over the band. So just walk it around, 20 seconds for the second round of the sprint. So using your lower body and for the jump squat, and then doing the active recovery. You are ready, because we're gonna go in 7 seconds. You're gonna do the jump squat over the band and back for 30 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Let's go. 30 seconds. You have the 2 minutes recovery right after, so push yourself harder and harder. And you know it has to be hard to get the most out of it. So pushing, pushing, pushing. 15 seconds is left for you. You're gonna do it. I'm counting on you. You're doing your best. Only 7 seconds. Get that buttocks down. 4, 3, 2. Stepping on the band. Of course, a bit affected on your breathing, if not a lot. If you just need to settle down a little bit, don't worry about it. You can take a bit of a break here and then you can continue. So coming up for the shoulder fly. Squeezing, feeling the resistance. Building up our muscle tissue. Easing down so you can just make the band tighter so it fits in with approximately 1 minute. So elbows up, shoulders down. Focus on the good quality. Focus on the muscle and the mind connection. Feeling what you're actually doing. So we have 4 seconds left. If you got a little bit later in to that starting point, you can just continue for a few more seconds and then you can come in here. But try to get approximately 1 minute before we are doing the sprint again for a third and final time for that jump over the band. So the jump over the band once more, the 1 minute shoulder fly, 1 minute recovery, and then we have a water break. 30 seconds for us to push it, jumping over that band, getting some good nutrition for our bones, not only by eating, but also by movement. 20 seconds before we are making this floor burning. 14 seconds. Get ready for 10 seconds for that final jump over the band. Settling, focus, 4, 6, and 3, 2, and go. Jumping over and back. Inhale, exhale. You are gonna push it because you're only gonna do this for 30 seconds, but then again, 30 seconds should be feeling like way enough. You have 18 seconds left. This is your final one. Shoulder fly, recovery, water break. Push it, you only got 10 seconds. Just tell yourself one more. Go for one more. Inhale, one more. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Ooh, yes, and stepping onto the band. Coming in for the shoulder fly. Final round. Bring that band up and bring it back again. Squeezing, engaging your core for best possible quality. Chin is in. Chest is up, and you are gonna do the movement, not like let the band do it. You can always do a little bit more of a distance between your feet for some extra resistance. Chin is in, open up, slowly back down again. So I like to inhale when I bring my arms up and exhale on the way down. You are engaged in that core area and you only have 15 seconds left. And if you were a little bit of a delay into the shoulder fly, you can continue for a few more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. Yes. So we kind of just gonna stop the timer and you're gonna go and get water. Here we are. Yes. So get some water and we are ready for the next block. Out of 3, completed 1, check, yes, well done. And now we are gonna go for a sideway jump over the band. So we're just gonna put that band out here. You can fold it and we are gonna do fast jumps over. So we are gonna do, actually, no, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a jump lunges. I was a little bit ahead of time here. So we're gonna step forward with one foot, the other one behind, and we're gonna do jump lunges. So this is kind of a good way to see if we keep the distance between our feet. If this is bothering your knees, you could go with, you know, down here, and you could do a jumping up, down again, and you can do a few more few on each leg, and then you can alternative, or you can always go for some jogging on the spot. Or maybe you just want to leave the band out and do some narrow jumps instead, a little bit more of an ease off for your knees. From that one, we're gonna sit down, straight down, and we're gonna do a Russian twist, tightening up the band, leaning back, and we're gonna do the Russian twisting here. So that's gonna be the exercise of the strength for this block. So you are ready for the jump lunges for 30 seconds, alternative over the band, and then we're gonna go sitting down doing the Russian twist. 3 rounds in all, and then you are 2/3 of the way. So 1 leg over the band, 1 leg behind. Heel is up, 3, 2, and go. 30 seconds here. Bring those arms up. Good distance between your feet. If this is bothering your knees, you can go in here, you can do the jumping here, or you can do some jogging on the spot. Whatever it takes for you to get short of breath. 14 seconds left. Inhale and exhale. We have core work right after. You're gonna continue for 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and sitting down, going straight into that 1 minute of a Russian twist. Make sure that your band is tight so you get the most out of it. Twisting, if this is too much, you can lightly put your heels down, and then you can continue from here. But if this is just annoying your back, you can come down here and you can do some oblique work from lying down instead. Do what you can feel and feel it in a good way. So do remember, we have a 1 minute of recovery right after this one. Kind of riding along, keeping that intensity a bit up. 15 seconds. Pulling band back, using your upper body, using your arms. Twisting using your abs, and remember to the same amount on each side. Yes. Now we have the recovery for 1 minute. So you're gonna settle in here, get yourself ready for the second round of the jump lunges. So as you probably noticed if you've been around before, that we have changed it. So we have the strength right after the sprint, and then we have the recovery period right after. So maybe you want to put a comment below how that is working for you. I know some of you kind of like it is kind of the same every time, but I always preach for us to do variation. We want to challenge our body to get the best result, and also just to make sure that we keep liking to go and do a workout. 15 seconds for that jump lunges over the band. Get ready in 10 seconds. Get your mind into it. 7, shoulders back, tight here. 4, 3, 2, and go. 30 seconds here of the jump lunges over the band. Keep your chest up. Keep your chin in. Bring those arms back and get that movement over the band, or do the narrow jumps. 15 seconds, push it, push it, push it. You have recovery right after 10 seconds. Bring it up. No stepping on the band if possible. Keep the distance. 4, 3, 2, and sitting down. Go straight into that turning. And again, don't worry if you just need to get a little bit settling down. Grab some of the seconds to recover and come back in and do whatever it takes for that 1 minute of the strength. Squeezing, pulling arm back, inhale, exhale. Keep moving one way or another, twisting. Yes. Connected with your core, don't forget about your pelvic floor. And chin is in, shoulders are back down. Pulling back so you feel it in your muscle, your oblique muscle. 4, 3, 2, and down we go with the band. And up and move around. for 50 seconds. One more round for the jump lunges. So recovery here, building up again until we have one more jump lunges, one more Russian twist. 30 seconds. Get yourself ready, both in top of your head, in your mind, and in the rest of your body. 20 seconds before we're gonna go for that final jump lunges. So inhaling and exhaling. I know you can do it. You're gonna do the best possible you. We have 8 seconds left. We are so ready. 4, 3, 2, and go for that final one. Go. Pushing it back. Jump lunges over that band. Bring your arms back and engaging. Don't forget about your chin. In with that. Chest is up. Engage your core. Keep pushing. Do that wide movement over the band and keep it on for 8 seconds. You can do it. Inhale, exhale. You have a break in just a few seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Sitting down. Getting in here. Getting ready. And active recovery. Pushing it back into center. Nice and easy here. Leaning back, you can always put your heels down to ease off your lower back. And twisting. Yep, keep moving. 25 seconds. I keep an eye on the time for you. Pulling it back. Center. Twisting. 8 seconds left. Yes. And bring that band down. You can go and grab water. And stopping. Yes. So we're just gonna leave the band here. And you're gonna go and have water. 2 more exercises coming up, and that is the 2 final ones. For 3 rounds, just like the 2 previous blocks. And we're gonna do fast speeded jump over the band. So we're not gonna go as low as we do when we do the jump squatting. We're gonna jump from one side to the opposite side, and we're gonna do that for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna go straight down, and we're gonna put the band across our hips, pushing it down, hands down here, chin is in, and we're gonna do some glute bridge and keep those hands down so you have the resistance over your hip area and for your glute area. So that is gonna be the 2 final exercises here for today. So the fast speeding jump over, and then going in for that glute bridge. This is gonna be our final block, so you are gonna focus on completing that one, and then we're gonna do the stretching, of course. You are ready. We are gonna count down from 10 seconds as always, and ready using your arms, fast speeded jumps. 3, 2, and 1, go. From side to side, bring those feet over and doing some impact on your bones in different directions. Speeding, speeding, speeding. You can always go here. If that is better, you can do a little bit more of a slight jump, but else you're just gonna push it as hard as you can. 10 seconds. Bring those arms back. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lying down. Yes. All getting affected on our breathing. Hands down, pushing it up, settling in. Inhaling, feeling the heart in your chest like a drum. Squeezing your glutes. And do connect with your pelvic floor. So a good, nice squeeze in your pelvic floor at the same time. So you get strong there as well. Very good when we do all the jumping, that we don't feel like we are peeing in our pants. So we might as well just connect with the glutes and the pelvic floor at the same time. Squeezing, bring it up. Feel the resistance from the band, which requires that you keep your hands down into that exercise mat. You're gonna go for 5 seconds. Squeezing slowly down, up again, and here we are. Bring that band into place again. Getting up on your feet. Ready to jump sideways over the band in a fast tempo, fast speeding. Second round out of the final 3. So getting closer to being done. Just move around. I keep an eye on the time. You just keep an eye on getting settled in on your mindset. 25 seconds. Let's face it, a lot of this is all about our mindset, that we are willing to do what it takes. 18 seconds. Of course, I do know that might be some of you have a kind of an injury or something. You're just going to do it best possible. 10 seconds for second round of this sideways jump. Get ready. 4, 3, 2, and go. Sideways jump over that band, using your arms, leaning a bit forward, inhaling, exhaling. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. You are not able to speak like me. I am guiding you and speaking and helping on you so you can do it the best possible way. You're gonna continue because you only have 10 seconds left. Pushing it over for the final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lying down over the top here, squeezing. And of course you can feel your heart rate coming up. Shoulders are down and chin is in. Squeezing, feeling your glute muscle working, pushing your hips upwards, and a little bit of extension in your lower back on the way down, and then you're going to push up from here. Relax your upper body. Keep moving, and we have 20 seconds left here. 1 minute recovery and 1 more of each, and then we're gonna do the stretching. Squeezing slowly back down again. Yes, connecting with your pelvic floor. Don't forget about that. 5 seconds. Pushing up. 3, 2, and leaving the band. Getting ready. And up and a walkabout. As they would say in Australia, walkabout. So just keep moving so you are ready to do that sideways jump 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. So as I said in the beginning, you get everything in this one. You get the jumping routine, you get the sprinting, you get the interval training, you get the strength training, you get the stretching, and all done with approximately 30 minutes. What's not to like? 14 seconds, always better to keep your workout short and intense than long and tiring. 8 seconds, we're gonna put the force into it. 4, 3, 2, and go for that final sit. This is the final interval here today for the sprint. Inhaling, exhaling, using your arms, or do the modification. You can do a little bit of each, but you want to continue bringing that heart rate up for a final 15 seconds. So jumping from side to side, bouncing, bouncing. 1 more, 1 more, 1 more. Keep it going for 7 seconds. You can do it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Final one. Lying down. And bring those hips up, squeezing, and feel that heart rate settling down, seconds by seconds. Squeeze, up we go, and down again. Pushing from your heels, activating your glute muscle. Relax your upper body and just keep moving. You want to work with those glute muscle, squeezing and engaging with your pelvic floor, just for the health benefit and also for remembering that it is a muscle as well that needs to be exercised. We have 7 seconds left. Bring it up and up we go, and a few more here. Inhale and exhale, and here we are. So you're just gonna stay put. I'm gonna turn the timer off. No stressing here. You're gonna keep your band. You're gonna straighten up your right leg. You're gonna put that band in here and you're gonna wrap it around and you're gonna bring it up. You might want to stretch the opposite leg. You don't want to lie here getting a tightness in your upper body. Just want to bring those arms down for a relaxed position, and you're gonna bring that leg up. Do remember to keep your knee in a straight position. If you have a little bit of hypermobility, you want to look for that knee area not overlocking. Just keep it up here for a good, nice stretch. Inhale. Keep that right leg up, and now you're gonna grab both ends of the band and you're gonna bring it. You have your right leg up, you're gonna bring it in your left hand and you're gonna pull it over to the side, and you're just gonna stay put here. If you can reach the floor, that's perfect, or else just keep it somewhere out there. And you get a good nice stretch in your lower back, in your glute area and in your chest area. Unfortunately, not to prevent being sore the next day, but just making sure that we keep the ability of moving in full range of motion, which is so important along, yes, I know, with all the other things, our bone mass, our muscle tissue, our heart and lung function, and that is why sprinting interval training is so great. You can get everything in that workout done. Bring that leg back up and shift for the opposite leg, starting out with the hamstring stretch. Bring it up. No locking knees, but no bending knees either. So bring it up. Feel a good, nice stretch here. Inhale, exhale. Yep, grab both ends of the band with your right hand, pulling your left leg to that right side. Keep left arm out to the side and doing the twist around your spine. Try to relax. Let go in your face. Easy breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Yips. And bring your leg back up again, loosening up here, and just leave the band out to the side, turn around, grab both feet and get a nice quadricep stretch over your hip, over your knee, forehead down so you can relax in your neck. And if you have a little bit of an issue having those heels coming up for the nice stretch, you could go ahead and add your band around here, and you could help with your band if that is working better for you. I have some of my clients to do that instead if there's a little bit hard of reaching for those feet. It's kind of a nice stretch here, just relaxing in your arms, feeling in your lower back, hip area and your thigh muscle. And letting go, up for a sitting position, and just bring your heels, your feet towards each other. Put your arms in here and pushing and opening up in your hip area. And if you're like not most, but some of my clients have a neck issue and you're sometimes looking for some strength training for that neck area, I will, as a little bonus, show you a very good, efficient way to do that with your band. You're just gonna wrap it around your head. you're gonna bring your elbows down and forward, and you're gonna push your back of your head backwards. But it's very important that you don't go like forward and back. You're just gonna push it back for a nice stretch and engagement, and then you're just easing off a little bit. So back we go and in again. This is for you to work and strengthen those muscles, keeping your head up on top for the whole day. So you could do that, pushing back, just a little bit slight of a movement, which is very, very good if you are suffering with, sitting at an office, for example, doing this, and you have a hard time and you get a headache and sore neck muscle, then that could be a good thing for you to do like 10 repetitions, have a little bit of a break, and repeat 2 rounds. Yes, enough of that. Jumping up on your feet, hands on your thighs, going down for extension and flexion. We want to keep that workout within that time frame approximately, so you can put it into a busy day of life. Coming up for a standing position, and just, of course, as always, thank you for joining me. Make sure that you stay happy, doing things you like, staying healthy and staying strong by working out in a most efficient way. Thank you and take good care. Looking forward to work out with you again. Bye.